Should we do another roundabout stealth camp, guys? You better believe we should. Right. So welcome back to the Blot Outdoor Show, Mandingos, and thank you for joining me on another serious stealth camp. Tonight I'm looking at camping on a highway roundabout. I know you're thinking, highway? What you talking about, Mandingo? We don't live in the US here. We don't have highways in the UK. Well, the roundabout is actually on a road called the Washington Highway in the northeast of England. So it is a highway roundabout, if you know what I'm talking about, guys. Obviously it's going to be sketchy to get on. There's going to be plenty of traffic as expected, so it's all about timing. I'm just going to have to take my time. Hopefully as I get down to it I get a break in the traffic. If not, I'll have to just stand there like a weirdo, pretend I'm looking at my phone. I've done this many times before. I'm actually a professional at this kind of thing. I'm only joking, guys. Yeah, let's just time it perfectamundo, Mandingos, as they say in the south of France. Once we're on there, hopefully we can find a nice little spot. I haven't been down and checked it out like I do sometimes, so we're just winging it, guys. Hopefully we can get a nice little spot, get the tent up, and that's when the drinking begins. I've got some nice beers that's been kindly given to me. I've got a nice bottle of Whisky that's been kindly given to me, so stick around for the world famous Whisky review. We're going to get smash burgered. I've got a nice little bottle of wine. I've got some decent food to cook, the old Captain Cluke, loads of snacks and loads of shite to talk about as usual. You know the score on the Blot Outdoor Show. Okay then, my fan sexualities, I'll bring you legends back when we're making our way down to the roundabout. Right. Oh. Not this roundabout, folks. That one's too easy for this Mandingo. So we're now approaching the roundabout, guys, on the Washington Highway. You can see that's the roundabout there. Nice and big and bushy. Oh, matron. That's the Washington Highway that flies over the top of it. This road here, this takes you up there. 2-minute drive, and that'll take you onto the A1 motorway. This is where we're going. Bring you back in a minute. Who'd have thought there'd be all this traffic on a road on a Saturday afternoon, Saturday evening? Bloody disgraceful. I'm trying to do a stealth camp here. Right. See how hard it's getting, guys? Now, I'm just going to keep walking now because they might double back round the roundabout to see what I'm up to. Mandingo! He was shouting out the window. Anyway, that's where I'm going to head. Up there. Looks like a nice little pathway. Like I said, it's just all about timing. Shit, I was just about to go. 2 minutes, guys. I'm just going to play cool in the gang. Can I make a move for it now? You better believe I can. Howie, let's get up. Why, I'm some Linford Christie. Nothing to see here, guys. Just a really good looking fat bloke running up a hill on a roundabout. Alrighty. Well, I can't camp here. wide open there. Wide open here. You've got the busy. That's because I'm out of breath. You've got the busy Washington Highway here. Oh, as you've just seen, I've already been spot dingoed once. Already mandingos. Woo. Bus wankers. However, let's just play it cool. We'll walk along here. Oh. Look for a good spot to get in. Oh, well, let's get in now. There we go. Oh. I'm not that unfit actually. I've got a heavy bag on. I've got asthma. So I'm just a little bit out of puff. Now it's time to look for a decent camping spot. Right, I'll tell you what we'll do. Let's get the old Baghdad off me back of Rooney and look for a decent spot, and I'll be able to show you exactly where we are, down the roundabout and on the busy Washington Highway. Oh, nice. Alrighty guys, time to look for a nice little spot to set my tent up for the night. So, I don't know how well the camera's picking it up, but I'm really like on a bank here. Everything's on a slope. So if I've got to pitch my tent on a slope, that's just the way it goes, man dingoes. But I don't mind walking around for 5 or 10 minutes just to see if I can find the perfect spot. This is why, if you've got time during the week, it's a good idea to go out. We're just walking and looking at the same time, guys, walking and talking. This is why it's a good idea to go and check a spot out during the week. And then when you get here, you're not having to do what I'm doing now, wasting time. I could be having a candingo now. That's all part of the adventure, isn't it? Just trying to see if I can find a decent flat spot, and it's all pretty shite. Everything's overgrown, twigs, branches that's fell down, sharp things, bugs, mice, God knows what's down there, but that won't put me off. Here, while we're looking around, I'll show you how close we are to the actual roundabout. Let's get through this bush. There we are, folks. That's where I've just came down from, up there. It'll take you up to the A1 motorway. Up there is the Washington Highway. We'll have a walk up there in a second, in a few seconds. Nah, it's shit. Damn. Now that road, the roundabout, goes round there and it goes under, like the Washington Highway goes over the top, if you know what I'm talking about. So on the other side of the busy road, you should have like a mirror image, pretty much the same as what we've got here. So the only way to get over the other side, check that out, is risking my life and going over the busy Washington Highway, which is a dual carriageway, or getting down onto the bottom there, walking round underneath the highway and round to the other side. But as you've seen, I've already been spot dingoed, so I think if I do that, there's a massive chance I'm going to get noticed, and it's not going to take much to work out that I'm camping here. So Is it worth it going over the busy, dangerous road to check a spot out? I think I'm going to have to, because there could be the perfect spot for all I know, just lying there waiting for us. And this is pretty shit. I'm kicking myself now for not doing a recce during the week, but that's just the way it goes, guys. However, I'll take you up to the Washington Highway and we'll have a quick look at how busy it is before I risk my life looking for a camping spot. It's not too bad, to be honest. If I was waiting to cross now, I could have been over, so yeah, that's not too bad. Alrighty, Mandingos, I've made a decision. I'm going to leave my bag there, because if I go over there and it's just a shite. Sorry guys, branch hit the camera and knocked it off. Yeah, if it's just a shite over there is what it is here, then I've wasted my time carrying my bag over and then having to carry it back. So I'm going to go over, and if I find a good spot, I'll come back, cross over again with my bag. It's got to be done. It's got to be done, because I want to find the perfect spot to sit, enjoy my beers, my whiskey, and have a good big crack on with you absolute legends. Bicycles. Come on then, folks. Let's try and get over this road. Don't want to take any risks. That first bit was easy. Now we've got the other side to cross. After this one, I reckon. Yes, that wasn't too bad. Right, how it? Doing loads of run this one. It's like Challenge Annika. We're straight away. This is a little bit better. As you can see, that's the roundabout on the other side. But I don't think I'll picture you. You can see it's a walkway where you must get locals coming out with the dogs or young'uns cutting through. Let's try the wooded area. The old Woody Harrelson. Now straight away, it looks like it's flatter than over there. Over there was just on a total slope, total bank. It was shit, just like this, all overgrown. But this is slightly better because of some flat spots. Sorry guys, sorry about this, but you know, I'm just making these videos as I go along. You don't know what's going to happen. Sometimes I've got my tent set up by now and I'm already balls deep into my first beer, but and sometimes it's going to be like this. Right, do you know what, I'm going to have to make a decision quick because I'm losing valuable time to record and have a drink and sit and have a chat with you. It is flat here, totally flat there, but it's still shit. It's still all overgrown and twigs and branches and nettles. I don't think it's worth having to carry my bag over because I ran over there easy, but with the bag on, that's obviously going to slow us down. I don't think it's worth bringing me bag over. I'm probably best off just staying over there. Yes, I'm going to be on a bit of a slope, but while we're here, might as well have a look around. You never know. Oh, you bugger. This is the side you sometimes don't see, guys. This is the side you sometimes don't see when I haven't pressed record on the old camaraderie. When I'm saying to myself, shit, fucking hell, where am I going to put the tent? What's this through here? I think this will be another one of them pathways where it's a nice grassy patch, but it's going to be a walkway. So there's down to the roundabout. It looks like it's another little walkway. Oh, hold on. Oh, it's like a dead end here. Oh, it's not a pass through. I'll tell you what. Oh yes, this is the way. I thought that was dog shit down there. It's not. The way of the Mandingo. It's not perfect. It's on a little bit of a bank dingo, but it's a nice grassy patch. I've got beautiful views there down at the roundabout, so watch the traffic. That'll be my TV for tonight. Watching boy races fly around and cop cars and ambulances. This is where I'm going to get set up for tonight. You better believe it is. I thought it was going to be like a walkway, like the one on the other side where people will cut through, but fantastic old Mandingos is the sea in the back streets of Milano. Okay then, now I've got more donkey work to do. I've got to get back over there, grab the old Baghdad and get over here, but it'll be worth it for a good spot. Look at that. I think you'll agree that is absolutely tremendous. Alrighty, bring you back in a minute. How snout coming, quickly get over. A couple of cars coming this way, so by the time I cock my leg over this fence, there we go. Running again. Challenge Annika. Challenge Mandingo. Right, where have I put my bag? Here it's here. Right, let's get this bag on and get over to my perfect spot. I think before I even put my tent up, I'm going to have a candingo. Oh yes, that certainly is the plan dingo. Mandingos. Rice. Nothing coming this way, but a few coming the other way. Don't know why I'm looking that way. Everything's coming that way. That way. Here we are, folks. We're here. And this is where we're going to make Camp Mandingo for tonight. I'll make this work. You better believe I will, guys. However then, let's get the bag off and have beer number one. Brewdog double hazy gin. Cheers. Just on my second beer now, guys. This one is from the Full Circle Brewing Company Rotator 5.2 placenta. Quite nice, quite hoppy, barley. Yeah, very enjoyable. I'm all set up, as you can see. Start to spit onto rain a bit, but where I'm sitting here there's no rain getting through. Maybe there's a few little drops, but it's doing the old job, dingo mandingos, as they say in the doo-doing. Rice. Oh, I'm not going to show you all my shit yet. I will show you very soon. There's a quick look. I'm going to take you down to the roundabout. The old magic roundabout. And you can see how close I am to the action. Tell you what I'm going to do. I'll turn this light off on my torch on the selfie stick. Oh, pardonski. Typical. I come down and the traffic dries up. How then? Let's get back up. What a little spot, man. What a little spot, just hidden away. It's amazing the little spots you can find. You think you're in a built-up area, right next to houses and town centres, and you can always find these little spots, hidden bushes, with just enough room to set up the battered and bruised Vango Orion 2-man tent, with a lovely little spot for my camouflaged Trekology chair. You know, makes sense, mandingos. Absolutely tremendous. Oh yes, where have I put my candingo? Oh, it's there. Alrighty, I'm going to sit back, relax, enjoy the rest of this. I think I'm going to have a couple of little shots of Whisky. That gets me going, it gets me in the mood, sets my mind running away, and that's when I talk a load of shite. You better believe it, guys. Rice. Alrighty, my pal dingos, time to show you my little setup for tonight. I am sitting here chilling in my Trekology chair, directly underneath these leaves, which will keep me nice and dry when it was spitting on the rain. As you already know, I'm in the old battered and bruised Vango Orion 2-man tent, which has served me well over the years. I'm not going to tell you everything that's inside. It's the same shit as usual, guys. You better believe it is. I don't want to bore you stiff. For my main meal tonight, I've got some lovely jubbly extra large king prawns, some sliced mushrooms in a tin, and I'm having them with, oh yes, some Lysicles, smoky barbecue flavour, kindly given to me from my very good friend Uncle Bensky Bates, International Playboy Bunny Boiler Insurance. A British cash price of far too high, lifetime achievement awards for the rich and famous after party people who love Shark Baby Shark Attack on Bondi Beach and Australian Rules Football Club biscuits, very nice to face the 18 game changer and sports directors cheap chips with salt and vinegar and curry sauce all over me underpants from Top Man Mandingos. Oh yes, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Rice. However then, let's show you my snackaroonies. I've got Italian meat selection. I've got some sweets, some jelly cherries. I've got a Clit-Cat, the old Clitteroni. I've got the old Viscount, Duckula. I'll probably keep them for my breakfast with a nice Jurgen coffee. Where's my coffee at? Oh, it's in my bag. It's in the bag, Dad. A good old caramel Capadingo. I've got some of these from Aldi. Barbecue chicken, they're like little mini video nasties. I've got some Brown's Biltong, peri flavour, the old Kevin and Perry. Link in the description, guys, for Brown's Biltong. You better believe it is. What else have I got? Oh, I've got some biscuits, some bourbon creams. What's that, mate? Who are you like? 2 minutes, guys. What? Well, they are called bourbons. Oh, they're not called bourbon. Mate, I promise you, they're called bourbon creams. I've been eating them since I was a kid. I've got some absolute bell end down there telling me that they're called bourbons, bourbon creams. Not. Listen, mate, on your bike, I'm not putting up with your shit. The last bloke that was trying to tell me they were called nice and not nice got that. You guys know that. They're called bourbon creams, not bourbon. Now piss off. Aye, see you later. Sorry guys, sorry about that. I dealt with that. I'm taking no more shit. Everyone in England, everyone in the UK knows they're called bourbon creams. When you get some whiskies like the American whiskey, I think it's spelt the same, but it's pronounced bourbon. That bell end down there, I don't know if he's a friend of the guy who got that a couple of weeks ago. He's trying to tell me that they're called bourbon. The whiskey's bourbon, the biscuits are bourbon. Anyway, that's the end of that. I don't think I'll get any more trouble from him. Hopefully this doesn't become a weekly thing like I had with that other prick. We will see in the coming weeks, guys. What a bell end, do you know what I mean? Howard, let's get on with the drinks. As you've seen, I've already had 2 canned Dingos. I've got one left from the Buxton Brewery. This one is Kingslayer Double IPA, 8 placenta, so it's a strong one. I've also got a German beer there. I'm not even going to try and tell you how you pronounce that, but them cans I've already had. That can Dingo and that beer was kindly given to me from a legend by the name of Jonah when I was out the other day doing the takeaway review. I know all you guys don't watch the takeaway reviews. They don't get as good views as the camping videos, but someone chased after us on his pedal bike and he gave us a bag with some cans in. So cheers, Jonah, my man friend. I'm enjoying them, very much appreciated. You better believe it is. I've got a nice little bottle of red wine for later on, and I've also got, I've already had a couple of little shots off camera, but I've got like half a bottle, maybe it's just less than half a bottle of Lafroig. Now I've already reviewed Lafroig a couple of times before, but not this one. This one is Lafroig Oak Select, and that was kindly bought for me from a legend by the name of Alistair Boyd. So cheers, Alistair, my man friend Dingo. I will certainly ding dang do a world famous whiskey review later on after I've drunk all my beers. Probably when there's only about that much whiskey left and I'm absolutely smash burgered. You better believe it, guys, and you know it makes total sense. I think I've covered everything apart from me water, which you know I always bring for a coffee and for dry mouth Insey Morgan. Well, I tell you what I'm going to do now, just to get me Insey mood. Party time. Oh, he's the rain coming. He's the old Lorraine Kelly and Wayne Wooney I'm going to have a couple of shots of Lefroy Oak Select. When I bring you back, I'll be a little bit more smash burgered. You know what I'm talking about. Tricycles. Right. Alrighty folks, I'm well and truly getting stuck at my third can dingo of the night. Oh, and it's very nice. This one is from the Buxton Brewery. Kingslayer Double IPA. 8%. I'm going to cheat. It says on the side of the can, I'm no expert on these fancy beers, and I'm not going to try and be. A juicy New England style IPA with tropical fruit. You can definitely taste that. And citrus and hoppy. Oh yes, definitely the best one so far out of the 3 beers I've had. As soon as I tasted it, I was like, oh, you know what I mean? I've got a German beer there as well, all kindly given to me from a legend by the name of Jonah when I was out the other day doing the takeaway review in Coxer, County Durham. He chased us down on his pedal bike, gave us a bag full of beers. He said, there you go, Mandingo, enjoy some beers on a camp. And I promised him, I said, on my next camp, I'll drink them, because I don't normally bring the fancy beers out on the stealth camps. I normally like my bargains. I normally save the fancy beers for the Wednesday night wild camps, if you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, I told Jonah, I'll drink these on my next camp. So if you're watching, Jonah, cheers, my man friend. Oh yes, I'm really enjoying them. Thank you. Well, that's my third one. Gone dingoed. Mandingos. I've got a German beer left. I've also been having a few little shot-aroonies of this Lefroy Oak Select, just to get me in the mood for tonight. Bought for me from a legend by the name of Alistair Boyd. Cheers, Alistair. Honestly, I've got the best YouTube subscribers, pardonski, anyone could wish for. I'm not the biggest channel. I'm certainly not the most successful channel. You know, I don't think my channel's going to get much bigger than it is, to be honest. That's just me, because that's just the way I think, because I'm not a big-headed person. I think I'll just steadily grow, very slowly. I'm over the moon where I'm at now. But I've certainly got the best subscribers on YouTube. Sending me whiskies, beers, just all the lovely comments. Yes, you do get the odd dickhead now and again. But I think that comes with anything. As your channel's getting bigger, you're always going to get some negative comments. I don't mind. In fact, I enjoy it. I enjoy the banter. You guys know that. I've told that before. But anyway, let's get back onto this. Lefroy Oak Select. Oh yes, it is very nice. I've had Lefroy before. I think I've reviewed it a couple of times. And this is nicer. I'm not going to tell you too much. You'll have to stick around for the world famous Whisky review later on. But this is nicer than the normal Lefroy. It's still got that medicine type of taste, like a medicine chemical type of taste, but it's definitely milder and nicer than the normal version. This is the Oak Select version, the old version Van Dyke, the old like a version touch for the very first time, like a version. Lefroy Oak Select for the very first time. Woo! like a Virgin Van Dyke. Feel your heartbeat next to mine. Fuck me. Sorry for the language, guys. What the fuck am I talking about? Oh.
Hey mate, have you heard about Blot Outdoors? He's absolutely losing the plot.
I think I am, you know. That's what people will be saying. Have you watched that Blot Outdoors on YouTube? He's absolutely losing the plot. He's been drinking too much whiskey. He was drinking the old Lefroy Oak Select version Van Dyke, singing songs about like a version. Touch for the... How will in this now? I'm talking absolute crock of shite. Cheers, mandingos. Yeah, what I will say is, it's going to get a better score than the normal type of Lefroy, which I've reviewed twice before. This Oak Select is definitely better. You can tell, can't you, that I'm just making this shit up as I go along, because I don't talk a crock of shite. But that's what people want to see, don't they? People say to me, how's your channel doing so well, Mandingo? They're not being nasty. There's just people asking genuinely nice questions, and they say, how comes your channel's doing so well when you're camping in shit tents that cost less than £100, and other people are camping in tents that cost £1,000? They've got all the best gear on. I've got this jacket on that costs £35 off Amazon. Me Adidas tracky bottoms. Me hiking boots that's falling to bits. Look at the state of that. How comes you're doing so well and all these fancy YouTube channels are like not doing as well as you? Well, to be honest, I can't answer that question. All I can think of is people just like a normal bloke like me, sitting drinking Lefroy version Van Dyke Oak Select whiskey, talking shite, eating Uncle Bensky Bates lice, and I haven't got a clue what I'm talking about now. So I'm going to cut this now before I say something that gets me bandingoed, the old Antonio bandingoed off YouTube. You know what I'm talking about. I'll bring you back when I think of something sensible to talk about. I'm losing me marbles. Lice. Oh yes, my pal dingoes. What a chilled out camp this is. Absolutely tremendous. Loving life to the max. The old Max and Paddy. You cannot beat it, guys. Let's have a nice little red wine. Oh yes. The old red wine. You make me feel so fine. It's only a cheap one from Aldi, but it's not bad for £1.79. Only £1.79. You better believe it. Raining outside. Don't know if you can hear that. That's why I came in. I actually fell asleep, I'm not going to lie. Not smash-burgered, nothing like that. It's starting to rain. The old Lorraine Kelly. The old Wayne sleep, Wayne Wooney. So I came in, I had me legs dangled out there, just lying down there, guys. Relaxed, chilled out,
I was actually having a few Whiskies. I was having a few cheeky little chest warmers straight out of the bottle. I've kept just enough for the world famous review. You know when you're just so relaxed, no camera in my hand, no thinking about what am I going to talk about next, no Facebook, no YouTube, snout like that, just absolutely chilled out to the max, the old Max and Paddy. It was fantastic, but the Wayne Rooney woke us up, the sound of the trucks going past, and I thought, oh well then, get up, have a drink of wine, let's talk to you absolute legends. God, that sounds close. I've still got to do the world famous review, cook some food, but that's not a problem. I'm looking forward to doing all that. Do you know what it is? This video might not be as entertaining wise for you guys as in funny stories, you know, when I talk me shite and I've been telling you, oh, can you hear that rain? That's lovely, that. I don't know how well you can hear that. That is lovely for me, sitting there. It makes you feel so relaxed, yeah. This video might not be great for funny stories about shit that went on years gone by, but for me personally, I am absolutely loving this. It reminds us of me stealth camps of the last year or two gone by. Before I started telling you the funny stories and shit like that, well, I just got here, got set up, had a great time, done a Whisky review, cooked me food, talk some drunken shite. That's what it's all about, man, dingoes. I've got no funny stories for tonight. This is just a basic, raw, blot outdoor show, stealth camp, just like what I've done over the last 2 years. You know what makes total sense, man, dingoes. Cheers. Oh, this Spanish red wine. Where's it from? Oh yes, Spanish red wine from the south, from the famous city of Napoli. You can't beat it. It's only a cheap war, but it's quite nice. Actually, my favourite Spanish team years ago in Napoli when Maradona used to play for them. So, cheers, man, dingoes. Oh, vive la France, as Maradona used to say. Rice. Very nice indeed. Yes, folks. Just making our way back to Camp Mandingo. We will do the world famous Whisky review very soon. There's loads of midges. It's worse. It's worse than it was in the Lake District last week. Oh, well, let's get back inside the old battered and bruised Van Gogh Orion. Let's get out the rain. Oh, snagged. The old snag dingo. There we go. Oh, there's freaking bugs all over. The old bug light, yeah. There's nothing you can do about the bugs, guys. When there's so many. Let's have a quick little shot. Okay then, my fansexuals, when I bring you back, we will do the world famous Whisky review. Mice. Oh yes, man, dingoes. You know what time it is. Whisky time. And this is what we have got this week. Laphroaig Oak Select. I've reviewed Laphroaig 2 times before over the last year or two, but this is a different one. It's the Oak Select, the old Oak Bow Selector. Stinks of crab paste. Yes, this one is a little bit different. Oh, I'm trying to screw the top off and it's already off. That's when you can tell the drink is taking effect, guys. And let's get this popped in. The old famous Cub Dingo Mandingos. Get the old beaker in it. You better believe it. Straight away, as expected, like a strong medicine chemical type sniff dingo. But it's strange. You know, sometimes I get the low budget whiskies, and if you get a chemical sniff, it's not nice. In a weird kind of way. That's not too bad, Dingo Man Dingoes, if you know what I'm talking about. However, let's see if I can get anything else apart from the medical smell, if you know what I'm talking about. Maybe some apples. Yeah. This is how, see, my nose, my Nostradamus, when I taste down the old throat dingo. I'm getting good at this whisky tasting because I'm no expert, guys. You watch this. If you're not into whiskies, you might think I know what I'm talking about. I don't. I'm still learning week by week about whiskey, sniff dingos and taste-a-roonies. But it's got a medical kind of smell. Apples, maybe the slightest snifferoonie of pears. But I tell you what, straight away on my gigaroonie, that is better than the normal Lafroig. Anyway, that's enough of the sniffing. Let's get on with the tasting. Mice. Oh. Yeah, it reminds us of the last time I had this. And it kind of took us back and I was like, wow, that's supposed to be a quality single malt Scotch whisky. And it tastes like Kathmandu. No, it wasn't pleasant, you know, for such an expensive whisky compared to your normal supermarket on the shelf whiskies. It is expensive. So that's why I thought, that tastes like shit. You can get some really nice supermarket whiskies. Lovely single malts. You get them down from £30 to 20, 35 to 25, what have you. Unspecial and Morrison's and Sainsbury's and Asda. But when I tried that before, was that long ago? I can't remember. I haven't been impressed by it. But this one, the Lafroig Oak Select Bow Selector. You complete bastard, you. Ooh, stinks of crab paste. Ooh. Bow Selector. Me minge is kicking off a right stink. Ooh. If you've watched Bow Selector, you know exactly what I'm talking about, guys. Ooh, you complete bastard. Oh. That is very enjoyable. It's very oaky. Yes, it has still got that medical medicine, slightly chemical type of taste, but it's very oaky. A lot of whiskies will state American oak, and you taste it and you're like, yeah, I can taste the oak a little bit. That has got a big fat mega sour-ass oaky flavour to it, which is killing out the nastiness. You complete bastard, you. Ooh, minge teasing bastards, kicking off a right stink. Ooh. Bow Selector, Oak Selector. That's what I'm getting at, guys. Oh well, let's get on with this. I'm just waffling on a crock of shit. Ooh. If you haven't watched, if you don't know what I'm talking about, watch Bow Selector and go to the bit about Mel B. You complete bastard. Oh. Kicking off a right pong. Oh. I'm just, it's like I'm sitting here by myself having a laugh, and I've got like thousands of amazing subscribers watching me, wondering what the fuck's he talking about. Complete bastard. Oh. Anyway, let's get over the old score dingoes. Down the hatch, guys. Oh, Lafroig Oak Select Bow selector. Hee. Ooh. Let me have a rewind. Here we go. I'm going to give that, and I think I only give the normal Lefroy something shit like a 4 or 5. That is quite enjoyable. Not the greatest, but compared to the normal one, this has got a lovely oak flavour, drowning out the shitty medical taste. I'm going to give it a steady 7. A big fat, steady 7 out of 10 dingo mandingos. You know what I'm talking about. This is serious stealth camping. Right. Sliced mushrooms is in mandingos. Oh yes, I will. Give them a bash. Giant king prawns going in next. And then we also have the Uncle Bensky Bates International Playboy Bunny Boiler. Lysicles. Smoky barbecue flavour. I think it's time to add the Uncle Bensky Lice, guys. You better believe it is. Oh yes, mandingos. I'm just sorting the old 6-pack out, if you know what I'm talking about. Time for some scrandingo mandingos. In my fire maple pot, I have got barbecue Uncle Bensky Lice, king prawns. How good can you see? And sliced mushrooms from a tin. Morrison's sliced mushrooms in a tin. Well, on the first taste there, that just proves to me how good you can make a camping meal without having to spend a fortune, if you know what I'm talking about. I'm just surprised at how hot this is. Honestly, folks, I cooked this food 10 minutes ago. Setting the camera up, talking shite. I've even been on the phone to Mrs. Blott. But I've had the top on this pot. I've been on the phone to Mrs. Blott. And I've had the top on this blot. That doesn't make sense, does it? I've had the top on this pot. That's what I meant to say. Seriously though, mandingos. What a tremendous meal. I'm in the perfect camping spot where no one's going to bother us. Some people might say, well, that's a bit easy, mandingo. You've took the easy option tonight. Well, that's just the way it goes. I didn't know that. If you've watched this video from the start, you'll see I didn't have a clue where I was going to camp. I've came over the main road 2 or 3 times to find this perfect spot. It's certainly been worth it. Just to sit here and have a big crack on me, you absolute legends. Wow, how hot is that? Can't whack a few king prawns, guys. This has got to be the hottest meal I've ever had in my life. I'm not talking about spicy, I'm just talking about temperature. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. And it's not cooling down either. You would think after a few secondas, a few Winnie Mandelas, was starting to cool down, but it's not. But I'm not complaining. King prawns, barbecue, Uncle Bensky beats lice. Oh yes, fantastic walk. More the same. Uncle Bensky, beet lice, king prawn, mushroom. That's the way of the Mandingo, guys. Alrighty. In a Winnie Mandela, I'm gonna press stop on the old camaraderie. Bring it back very soon. Oh my goodness, look at that. More king prawns. Good morning, Mandingos. 10 o'clock. I've had a fantastic sleep. Sorry I didn't get to say a good night last night. The battery went flat on the old camaraderie, but I've been charging it up while I was asleep. God, I feel a bit rough this morning. I didn't drink it loads, but different types of beers, the Whisky, mixing your drinks. That's what does it, doesn't it? When you mix your drinks. But once I get up, get a quick slash Gordon, get packed away, I'll be okay. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Anyway, let's get up. Let's get cracking. Let's get some gear packed away. Drain the lizard. The old Eddie lizard. Oh. Bring you back to Seconda. Oh, matron. Oh, it's the glove of self-love. Oh.
So there we are, folks, that's me all packed away. You can see the patch there where the tent was. Bin diesel with all my shite. leave no trace. Baghdad all ready to put on my old Buckaroonie. Now it's time to make it like a tree and split, hit the street and get out of Dodge City. Howie, get this bag on. I think I'm going to leave this way, guys, walking round the roundabout. I didn't want to walk round the roundabout last night because there was already one car spotted us, and I just thought taking me time for the right moment of breaking the traffic and coming over the Washington Highway would have been the best way to not get spotted, and it worked. But I'm not really bothered who spots us now because we're leaving, so come on then. This is the way we're gonna go, the way of the Mandingo. Now I need to try and get over the road without getting splattered. Oh, with it. Challenge Annika again. Challenge Mandingo. Done some running on this trip. Why I'm fit. So there we go, guys. The Blockmobile is in sight. And that's the end of this week's stealth camping video. Hope you've enjoyed it. I've had an absolutely fantastic time as usual. If you have enjoyed it, guys, please give me a thumbs up, leave a comment. It really does help the channel, and I'll try and get back to as many people as possible. That's it then. That is it. Until Wednesday night, where you will see me on another wild camping adventure, and next Friday for another takeaway with you. You know what I'm talking about, and you know it makes absolute, complete, total sense. Right.
Oh, matron.
You know, it's make total sense, mate. Very nice.